Let's go. Hello, my name is Bryce Tells. With me today is Dr. Christy A. Walker. She's a director, advisor, connector, advocate, as well as the owner and career consultant at Thrive Well Career Consulting. I'm so excited to be able to, have this conversation and get to know her a little bit better. Thank you so much for coming on the show today, Dr. Christy.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Before we go any further, for those watching, if you're watching this from any location that is outside of our free community, I just want to invite you inside. It's taken a tremendous amount of time and energy to, build such a positive group of people. So if that's what you've been kind of missing out on these times we're in, come and join us by clicking the link either above or below the video and join us right now. Now, Dr. Christy, what was life like before you got into consulting? Really, what was the catalyst that brought you into the space?
Well, just to go back a little bit, I have a little over 15 years experience of working in the higher education sector. So either through academic advising or career development, those are where the two pockets of experience, those are the two main pockets of experience that I have. And so when I was working as a career counselor at UNC Chapel Hill, people in that environment were, and especially my director at the time was very much like, it is the skills that you get as a career counselor are very marketable, and all career counselors should be able to have maybe something on the side, because the skills that we have are very much needed in industry. And so why not be able to make a name for yourself and branch out and have something on the side? And so that's kind of where it came from. I not too long ago received my doctorate, and I figured, well, I'm finished with school for the most part, and I'm going to go ahead and get this consulting business off the ground. So it's something I do in addition to my regular full-time position.
Let me ask you this question. So this is kind of a cool question. So 15 years is a long time. What's your favorite part about it? What keeps you going every day?
Well, every day something is different. So it's never, the same mundane thing every day. I really like working with the students and helping them to figure out, what their values, their interests, their skills are, to help them move to that next level, whatever that next level is, whether it's going back to school or whether it's finding a job or switching careers or getting a promotion. I just really think that working with, students, it's a very transitional time in their life. And so I just like helping students to reach their goals.
Yeah, that's I really like that. Let me ask you this question. So, right now we're kind of in this weird time as far as like career and students, where some people are in quarantine, some people are out, some people are back in. Maybe what's been one of your biggest takeaways from this time period?
Wow. Well, I think off the top of my head, it would say if you can, well, first of all, take care of yourself because, and to normalize it, because everybody is going through this. You may feel like you're the only person that's dealing with this, but I mean, it's a global thing. So everybody is having some of the feelings that you may have. So that would be the first thing. And then also to try to diversify your skills if you can, or sharpen your skills while you are working from home, perhaps. And so just taking the time to maybe learn something new, or always, try to refresh yourself on some trainings or something like that. So those will be the main things.
Yeah. Let me ask these questions. So kind of as we maybe start to come to that next phase in our existence or our life, part of this slowdown is maybe clarity. Maybe
Right.
What does the vision look like for you for as far down or out as you like to think or talk about?
Well, honestly, I always figured that I would want some kind of career where I could at least work from home part-time, or maybe, like a couple of days a week. And this has really confirmed it, because I think it's just with the kind of person that I am, and my my work ethic and just the way that I operate. I would be perfectly fine with 100% working from home job.
Right.
I know that I could get the work done. I'm a hard worker. And so, I kind of, at first I didn't know if it would be a good fit, me
Uh,
working from home part of the time, but I'm starting to realize that I really like that. So maybe down the line, maybe having some kind of career where I'm working from home at least part of the time. I just like the flexibility that it gives you, and I know I'm a hard worker and I'm going to get my work done. So, I just think it would be a good fit.
yeah, it's one of those times where it's like, working from home is great if you have the choice not to work from home. But I
Mhm.
think the main hard thing is when everybody feels like they have to do it, then that's when they rebel against what they have to do. Right?
Right. And let me just say that, I acknowledge my privilege in a way that I can work from home, and I
Yeah.
don't want to take away, I appreciate the essential workers. I mean, I love you all, and I appreciate your hard work. And it is a bit of a privilege to work from home if you think about it. I also don't have any children that I have to worry about teaching as well. So I do want to acknowledge that. Um, my view might be a bit different from other people who have to juggle, those families and, who may be working in the health fields, and I'm not in that area. So I just want to acknowledge that.
Yeah, because it's like it's one of those weird things where it's like, let me ask you this question. So part of, vision and goals is kind of like milestones, right? And
Hmm.
traditionally, if you hit a milestone, then it's like success, or if you don't hit it, then it's not a success. Maybe, what's your definition of success nowadays at this current spot in your life?
Mm. What's my definition of success? I think it would be probably balance.
Mm.
Um, because it's a lot to balance your mental health, your job, your physical health, your relationships with loved ones, and being able to maintain friendships. All of those things are important to me. So if I'm able to devote a little bit of time to all of them, and I guess adulting is, as some folks say, making sure that all my responsibilities are met and paying bills. I think that's what success looks like for me. Just having all around health, whether it's mental health or healthy relationships or healthy work life, being able to take off and relax a little bit. So that's what success looks like for me.
Nice. Let me ask you this question. So do you have any new projects or existing programs that you'd like to share about real quick?
Does this have to be work related or just in
It can be
general?
anything. It can be anything.
Well, I do have a couple of things going on. So I am looking to turn my dissertation into a journal article, and so that's one of the main things I've been working on this summer is potentially doing some additional research to submit to academic journals. And on the, I guess, recreational side, I think that I'm interested. Well, I have a podcast that's in the works. I've already recorded 4 episodes. It's more of like an interview style, kind of like what you're doing right now. But it's interviewing people who have participated in Black college marching bands, which is a passion of mine. And so I think it's just like doing some editing with that, and hopefully I'll be able to release it in the next week or so. But I've already recorded some episodes, so I have some of those in the can, and then just putting that out.
Yes. Let me ask this question. So where people go to either learn more about you, where can they go to connect with you further?
Okay, well, my website for my business, and let me just say, I do for my business, it's career consulting. So I help people with resumes, cover letters, mock interviews, LinkedIn. I help do career counseling if you're looking to switch careers and you don't know which way to go. So that can be found at thrivewellcareers.com. Again, that's thrivewellcareers.com. And you can also do a search on Facebook for Thrive Well Careers, and you'll be able to connect with me on that. And also LinkedIn, my name is linkedin.com/in/ Christy A. Walker. That's my LinkedIn account. And so if you want to connect with me there, that's fine as well.
Excellent. Thanks for your time today. I really appreciate learning more about you and what you have going on.
Okay, thank you for having me.
You're welcome. For those watching, we thoroughly hope that you found this valuable. And, once again, join us inside of our community if you're feeling maybe socially displaced and that you don't have a good support system who is supporting you in your goals and your dreams. With that, you click the link either above or below. Now, hopefully you enjoyed watching this as much as we enjoyed creating this. Feel free to hit the share button so other people can get some great value as well. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. We'll see you in the next episode. Done recording in 3 and 2 and 1 and see ya.